Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Super Robot Wars Original Generations. We got some customizing to do on our mechs. So let's first start off with Valcion. I want to max out the energy and mobility of it. Definitely needed. Especially if you want to use her map attack like crazy. Which is really useful. Next is the alt. And I want to max out the alt energy. Really cheap, might as well do it because Rampage Ghost. Definitely needed. Next up is... Where are you at? The West. Yes. Go ahead and max out the energy. Might as well. Again, we need as much energy as possible so we can spam the hell out of Rampage Ghost. And then lastly, on the upgrading, we need to go to the R2. Let's max the armor out of this thing so it can be beastly. Next up, I have some parts I want to equip on some of my mechs. Let's go to the alt. I want to give him the Tesla drive so he can, maneuver around easier. I'm going to go ahead and take the dual sensor off just for the time being. He shouldn't have too much trouble hitting people, so... Okay, and then I want to go to Valcion. Go ahead and give it a biosensor to give it more mobility, to make it hard for it to get hit. And I'm going to go ahead and take that enhancer off of the alt. Lastly, I want to go ahead and customize the Whiss's, where are you at? Rifle D, which goes into the Rampage Ghost's damage. So if I raise this, it'll increase the damage of the Rampage Ghost. Just as the same if I was to upgrade the Revolver Stake. Upgrading both of those to the max will make Revolver Ghost virtually the best move you can use in this game. On Kyosuke's route. Then I have one last thing I want to do. I want to assign a new pilot to the R gun. Kaina? No. Actually, let's go to Rio. Rio, you're going to be the new person to be in the R gun. You have SP Regenerate, so you can keep spamming Focus and all that good stuff. So anyways, let's start the chapter. Glad you made it here to Geneva, Laker. It must be serious. The EFA is taking the Airgear demands seriously. The OT Council will be intervening. Really? Then who's hosting the EDC meeting? Albert Gray of the EOT Council. Then we're at a disadvantage. And President Brian McCard of the UC is here. Is he? He is he? The UC Corps nabbed him, but he was saved by the Hiryu. He might be sympathetic to us. I don't know. He's unpredictable. Do you know how serious this is? These aliens are more advanced than us. Can we really win? The EDC has prepared specifically for this situation. No, I can't allow mankind to be dragged into this. Will mankind's rights be protected? Depends on how the negotiations go. They want us to disarm and surrender. There may not be any negotiations. Past experience shows we can negotiate. If we weren't interrupted, it might have not come to this. How dare they, after laying the OT Council off the hook? There is no point trying to lay the blame. President McCarr. Ambassador, why are the irrigators even here? I don't know. We never got a chance to find out. Well then, as a UCC president, I refuse to surrender. Even though the UCC has the White Star at its throat? True, they do have the power to enforce their demands. If only the DC and UCC were intact. In this shape, we probably can't beat the irrigators. Then we don't want a war with them. Not now. The DC war has exhausted Earth's resources. Another war and it could be the extinction of mankind. Then, are you thinking of surrendering Earth? No, I'm saying that based on the information we have, I'm against surrendering. But if we don't surrender, they'll attack us. Maybe not. I never heard Levi Tola actually say that. Huh? Usually you demand surrender after crippling your enemy. But we've only taken minimal damage from the irrigators. I wonder why Levi used the word surrender. Because they have superior forces. Then why don't they just come out and attack us? And why haven't they made any kind of threat? Well, these questions need answering. What about the 30 days? Isn't that a bit too long to let us think it over? What are you trying to say? Major General, can we muster our attack on White Star? With weapon preparations, we need about 20 days. Then 30 days would give us plenty of time to prepare. You think they initially gave us time to retaliate? I believe so. Absurd. How could that possibly benefit them? They're giving us 30 days simply to maul it over. Remember, they are not human. They may not think like us. We need to find out what they really want and then decide. Fortunately, we still have some time. Yes, we'll try and negotiate with them first. Don't forget, the OT Council has complete authority. Major General, I'm strictly forbidden you to engage the enemy. What? Even if we're attacked? Yes, if you disobey our orders, you'll be held accountable. And the Hagane and Hiryu are to protect Geneva. He plans to keep an eye on them. That's all. Meeting adjourned. What a dick. This is way over Albert's head. This Brian McCard might be quite a guy. He's the man responsible for uniting the colonies. It seems like a waste to simply keep him as president. He's just a pawn to keep the people. He may be the one to eventually control Earth. We should keep an eye on him, along with Shu Shirakawa. And how are the negotiations coming? Don't worry, I'll take care of it. I didn't see that woman Levitola on your list. Are you sure there are no ties between your worlds? There are none, just like yours. Now let's see what those pathetic wanderers are up to. So Leona paid no attention to you. Yeah, she seemed pretty busy. She's just playing hard to get. How do you know that? Trust me, I know the type. Why are you still here, sir? The alt's maintenance is finished, right? Yeah. Worried about the wild rabbits here? Yeah, we've been through a lot. Really? It looks so weak, unlike the alt Taisen. Actually, it's fallen apart before. What? Kyosuke was testing it then. I can't believe you're still okay. Lieutenant, can you demonstrate an escape for us? I'm not good in front of people. Lieutenant Excellent could swear a bunny suit to inspire you. Good idea. Stop joking or you might actually make me do it. Or she. At any rate, Kyosuke is one of the luckiest guys I know. At the academy, he's even survived a shuttle crash. That was a long time ago. Did you know that Excellent was in that crash too? She was. Yeah, you were in the same hospital at the same time. You two were quite lucky. Is she the one who... Sounds like fate intervened. Maybe so. Has the rabbits here been fixed? Yeah. I don't feel so bad about the mess up now. It was Han's fault for giving such a ridiculous order. No, it was my fault. If only I had anticipated it. You can handle the alt Taisen fine. I must have a knack for finding defects. Anyways, I'd like to get to know Leona better. Hey Kyosuke, let's make a bet. A bet? Yeah, loser buys a round. Can Tasuku get a date with Leona? What the? I bet he will. Good luck, pal. You always go for the long shot. I bet he fails. Man, why don't you bet on bullet dating Kushuha instead? Speak of the devil. Rightus, I should thank you. For what? You put in a good word for me. We need you on our team, that's all. You're pretty matter of fact, just like Major Elsum. I'm nothing like him. So you still haven't forgiven him? He killed my sister-in-law in the Ellipse incident. He didn't have a choice. If the Major didn't blow up that docking bay, then we'd be both dead. With his skills, he should have been able to save her. Rightus. Instead, he blew her away with the bay. There was no time. Ellipse would have been annihilated. He chose justice over his wife. I can't forgive that. And my father, who said nothing. Have you ever considered how the Major must have felt? What? He did it to save us and those on the colony. Think of how he must have felt. Having to destroy the one he loved. You have no right to call yourself a Bernstein. I didn't mean to eavesdrop. Wait, Leona's in love with Elzum? I guess I have competition. We're taking the princess elsewhere. That's right, the Far East Brigade isn't safe anymore. That's strange, Laker didn't say anything about this. There's no time, so hurry up. Is what you just said true? Princess! I have a bad feeling about this. You appear to have advanced precognitive powers, just as that man said. Hans, what is all this about? There's no need to worry, Princess. I want Rai to come along too. The Hagani is out on its way here. We must hurry to where you are needed most. What? Shouldn't we check in with Laker? As I said, there's no time. Hey, you're... Why have our detective level been lowered to Mode D? We can't find enemies like this. We were ordered to be by the Lieutenant Colonel to do so. You mean Hans? T5, come in. You are not cleared for takeoff. What? From Hans? I received no such orders. What's going on? T5 is about to take off, but they haven't received clearance. Huh? Episode 25, Viper Fangs. What are you doing, Lieutenant Colonel? I don't need to explain to you. What? Let's take off. Yes, sir. Tell them to detain the transport. Yes, sir. T5, land immediately or you'll be attacked. Don't you value the life of the hostage? Hostage? Let me go. Where are you taking me? Princess. What the? I won't have to see your face again. What do you mean? Unidentified vessel approaching. What? My ride is here. Shit. The hangar's damaged. Unable to deploy interceptors. What? The DC. Hans must have decreased security. He must have been expecting them. That traitor. How did it go, Hans? Just as Adler wanted, we now have the princess. Good. Now the treasure is ours. You're a major. Show some respect to your superiors. Hey, you're nothing but a spy. I came all this way for her. She's all I care about. You're not important. What was that? Relax. I've secured your escape. Major Kai, the Hagane and Hiryu are on the way. Hold on. Understood. Okay, so here we are, on the map, with Kai only. Look at that leadership aura. Oh yeah, too bad there's no one here right now. Anyways, let's take a look at what our battle mastery is. All enemies shot down within 6 turns. This can seem kinda crappy considering the number, and the sheer fact that, well, Kai's by himself, and he's gonna be like that for a while. So, the best idea for you to do right now, or at least in my opinion, is to have Kai focus on these guys over here. This here gives you a good bonus, so if you're able to get him on there and he's able to attack back, you'll have a good time of hitting them hard and still retaining a lot of HP. The Hiryu and Hagane will arrive over here, so they can focus on these guys, and need be, if he needs help, we can always send one of our units over there. So, anyways, let's go then. Too bad he doesn't have Excel. That would be nice. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and now if I go over here, good. So we'll move right here, and we'll stand by. That's 1 turn done. Sucks we can't really do too much else, but right now we're going to dodge. These were too far out of the range to attack with one of his weapons. I wish we could actually upgrade Kai's Gespenst, but that's not yet. Anyways, let's see if I move right here. See, I don't understand, like, okay, right here I get the bonus, but if I go right here, no. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. Now if I go right here, it still doesn't do that, so it's like, what the... man... Good, so I can at least hit him. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I can at least hit him with a split missile. That's fine for me right now. Slowly move up. There's no need to rush just yet. Those guys will move to us sooner or later. And we got unlucky enough to get hit there. It's like, god damn it. Anyways, Kai, let's see if we can do this. Hopefully you don't get hit again. We really need you to stay healthy as possible. And me saying that obviously tells the RNG to say, let's give him a hit. You know, 50%? No. That's a guaranteed 100. But it looks like the RNG has favored me. Hopefully we can dodge another one. Nice. But yeah, Hans won't get away. Time to go. Hans, you traitor. Looks like my work here is done. I can't beat the Hagane and hire you in this condition. Men, stay here and destroy the Far East Brigade. Yeah, whatever, you can suck one. Anyways, we'll go ahead and use a focus just to play even safer than normal. And honestly, I want to just go ahead and just kind of throw myself out here now. Anyway, let's do it. This is going to be really all luck on our side, so that critical is helping. It takes so long for the Hagane and the higher you get it here. I mean, it only makes sense. Man, I'm just not getting lucky with those either. I tell you what, jeez. There they are. The Hagane and Hiryu custom has arrived. I'm the princess. Sake? I'm sorry, Hans. Got away with her. Oh no, we're too late? So he was just a DC spy. And he kidnapped a girl, a dirty tactic. Okay, it's time that we go after them. No, we should just finish off the DC attackers here. But now's our chance to save the princess. We can't just let Hans get away. Lieutenant, he's right. We should punish the traitor. Our priority is defending the base. They won't harm the princess, right? Right, and we can't afford to lose the Izu base. Understood. Man, that's cold. Not really. Kyosuke is the king to hold a grudge. We'll settle this later, Hans. My way. Told you so. All units, engage the enemy. Okay, now it's our turn to push back. So first things first, need to focus on who I want out here. And they will swarm you, so please be aware of who you're facing. It's not going to be any easy feat. Yeah, Leona, you can get out now here. Don't really particularly need you, but still, it'll work. Crappy thing is it starts on our turn, but you know what? Maxi Blaster, you son of a bitch. Of course, they have a bunch of barrel lines, so that's kind of crappy, and they, yeah, move down. Oh no, you hit my super movement down. They didn't have great movement to begin with. But feel free to take a critical Maxi Beam. Or Blast. Yeah, please, feel free. Go ahead and turn the animation off for the time being. He's just going to get hit with a bunch of movement downs. Don't really care. And that's okay if the Wild Rabbiteer gets hit with it. As long as the ult or the Wisp does not, we're good. And again, it's Russell. Oh no, you hit him. But guess what? Russell will be able to hit you back, baby. But I'm probably going to send a Psybuster over there to help out. And we're going to just cut that off right now. The Psybuster's fast when he goes into his one form, his bird form, fight form, whatever you want to call it. We can jam on over there and help Kai, because he's definitely going to need it. But for time being, animation's going to be kind of cut short because, again, I'm getting hit with a bunch of spider nets. Boring. I don't want to use up all the energy just yet, so we'll go ahead and use Subgun. Impact Cannon, no Subgun for right now. If only the Hagane, if only the battleships in this actually had whatchamacallit, map attacks, I would be able to just like even if it was just a straight line, like a most honestly battleships have. It'd be nice, but at last we don't get that luxury. What can you do though, right? We can't really complain too much now. But now all the lions are coming after us, so that's really good. So we can back up Kai a little bit, put him on the base so he can get that boost. We'll dodge that, no point. Oh wow, got hit with that, damn, that's super unlucky. Now I'm taking a big risk here, honestly, because I'm not feeling really safe with this, so hope I don't get hit again. Good, good. I'm going to just dodge that. I mean, I don't feel comfortable with that. Same with that. Dodging that, and I'll attack this last one. Yeah, I got hit with that one. Doesn't make me too happy, but I have guts, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. Show some animation now. Yeah, autocannon's not really going to hurt me, buddy. Even if you hit me. That was some fucking luck on my side. Thank you, RNG Goddess. I will definitely have Russell use guard next turn so that he can beast all the attacks that will be coming after him, no doubt. Ah, going after him. That's interesting. Let's change the music. Counter! Hurry up and meet your end. Pew, pew, pew. Gotta love that 7%. It's like big old fuck you. That's what I'm saying. Maxi Blaster! I could definitely see Tasuku's voice getting way higher pitched, almost like Ryoto's voice in the OG Inspector anime. God, I don't really like that voice though. It's way too high pitched. I kind of expect him to have a little bit deeper of a voice, but not that high a pitch. Wow, you're getting really lucky, Russell. God, you got Kyosuke's luck now or something? Anyways, I want to make a little safe here, just play safe.